Von Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
I hope everything goes well.
It has to. What would I do if it all fell to pieces?
What would you do? Just be ready to run for the hills.
Who's trying to tell me what happened with my head?
This is something. Not even a king.
Have you seen your sister?
I think I saw them going. They're married.
Come.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, God be with you.
Why did he leave? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears.
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What?
What would...
I don't know.
Didn't he at least...
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Bergov. But Older was on air. He got impatient and...
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Older, and a little while after...
Don't worry.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Older. And he knows it.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right... Oh well, I've already cried buckets.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. A bride is supposed to be...
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's sake.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway. Good luck. Good health. May you soon have a healthy son. And
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
here's to you.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, mate! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until this lot went home.
You're a dead man.
He knows how to stop you.
You call it what saving my hands for?
Got you whore son!
For Christ's sake!
Hey! Get out yours! Light them up! I'll be done with you in a flash! Nice hit!
And you get another for me.
Slice him up!
Hey! Get him!
Nice hit! Bad luck! Oh, that's your
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. but he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why me?
Honestly, I'd like to know that too, Radzik. Why this fellow?
He has experience like few others. You know that, Hanush. And not just in combat. Although he might not look like it at the moment, he is from a noble family, so he knows how to deal with nobility.
What? You're saying this scoundrel in a cassock is blue-blooded?
It's true. And he also understands the common people. Since we don't know what's holding Capon up, we need someone who can deal with whoever he comes across.
I hope you're right. So what do you say, Godwin?
How could I say no after such words of praise?
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say... Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that...
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, Lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha fucking ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his and borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now!
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you.
Hans! But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things?
That's what happens to people. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep...
Got it. Why did they move your captain?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him or take him to his bosom. And our Sawbones is away with...
And can I go there? I really have...
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You...
What? You won't even let me pray?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let...
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll go down to the out and no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What was Lord Semion's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls, you know.
Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Someone's
Gotcha,
broken
fella.
into our house. Help!
no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Someone's broken into our house. Help!
Any idea what that was?
Take that!
Show your stuff! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the country.
Tree? Well, I'm all ears, Master Philosopher.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king. We still got a king.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sack...
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
Sure. Me and Wojtek are helping his uncle. And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing and gave me a hand.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to...
You should thank... And now come and give me a...
That's just...
What?
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again?
Sometimes invite me for a chat about what's going on. Nobody likes snitches, nor brown noses neither. Climbing up there. I suppose. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Wait, really?
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage, friend.
Oh, well, I'll be going now. Farewell.
God be with you.
That's that.
Hey!
I finished hauling this.
How should I? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, if you really don't have anything for me...
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only...
I'm a blacksmith too. Even if...
Oh, really?
Then
you might actually be some use to me. At least, I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me. And there's only one nag stabled here now that is lordship.
All right. How many should I...
How many legs does... Smart lad. We've got... But Kabat's already got 3. So that's...
1.
You'll find everything you need.
All right.
And now I'm telling you. And when it's done, bring it to me to check. Lads, I'm sorry.
day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Take him to your bosom. He's a good Christian and fine man.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out? Sure, but where could I find him?
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? That damn wretch. That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Merciful God,
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from his work, welcome him as your new king. Take him to
Where's that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes
It's
like the
almost
wind.
finished.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when
It's cold. I should hop over to the forge.
What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you? No.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from his work,
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Sharp as a razor. About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for?
No. You told me to...
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you, he's our groom. Most like, just between the two of us. He's a very...
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't...
What did you do?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest...
Sure.
Very wise.
Do I get something?
Hey, I've no time for jokes.
I'll be...
So run along, and next...
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's a cold there in the summer. That doesn't do me any good.
If you're after some... I'm sorry.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too. Where's the damn cooks? I'm as hungry as a wolf. How? Ah! Oh! I'll rip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. And you know who gets...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go...
What did...
You're a...
Well, Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
But I'll tell you.
Let's see what you've...
Yeah, maybe next time then.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there. Not except for...
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Say, I heard some interesting books arrived here from Prague.
Let me stop you right there. Preparations are underway to execute a poacher. I don't have time to worry about a book right now. Stop by once the lad is strung up.
You!
Who are you, actually?
Me?
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know I was locked up? Oh, for such an uncared...
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
And what were you doing at the...
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Nothing.
Well, I always was a... You! What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown.
I really don't know, but I'm in quite a fix. And
apart from the fact that I'm not much of a good Samaritan.
Well, we're in the surgeon's chambers. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff here that...
I suppose. But
because we're birds of a feather.
How do you mean?
Well...
Oh, really? You must be mixing me up with some...
Really? Didn't you lose a comb by any chance?
What? How did you...
How? I know a thing or two.
That was pretty good, I have to admit. And now give it back to me.
As you wish. And...
All right. If it's medicine you're after, there's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it...
And what if there's nothing...
Then tough luck. But you can go and... That crackpot writes down everything he does.
All right.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like...
The third toll. I'd better get moving. I boiled those nettles on too large a fire, I reckon.
Huh? What are you doing here?
So, here you are. Now I've got you. Give up.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going with this?
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn.
No.
They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be. That girl made a right fool of me. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime.
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye just this once. That's taken care of. Off you go now. Punishment by the blade, my favourite.
Hmm? What's that sound? You're not permitted to be here. Halt! Fine. You had your chance. Punishment by the blade. My favorite.
Not one step past the... If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
The fourth bell. Oi, Wojtek.
Can't you see I'm...
I ain't seen you. It's...
I... Meaning, I'll just fit...
Are you...
Sure, and I'm...
Thanks.
You should... now...
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck.
I'll be with you.
Excuse me?
What am I to do with this? The Lord be with you.
I was...
Nice timing.
No.
Ah, well, I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang but the whole thing is fucked. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course,
I could help.
You could. Well,
Sure thing.
With Miller Crazel again, haven't you? And what if I have? He may be a bit odd.
Laugh all you like, but if I told you...
That's one sharp blade. Here it is.
Sharp as it. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher.
And then the execution.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do it.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. You don't mind building a scaffold for an innocent man?
No, a fella has to know his place in this world.
Would you happen to know how I can get into...
And what would you want in...
I want to pray in the chapel.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyak that wanted into the castle.
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into...
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats...
What does that mean?
That the next Binyak would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyak after?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay, and...
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell, my friend.
Who left the door open?
Everything's going well.
Huh? You've no business here.
Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
See? That's what bothers me. That it ain't like this all the time.
Sure ain't easy to
die in the summer. Aye, the only bit of shade. I get a bad feeling.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was...
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
Don't worry. You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure
this is that well that Calder mentioned. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
I think they're just exaggerating.
I don't know. But I don't want to be
Well, unfortunately, no one believes you are one.
You've got to find that Captain Thomas!
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel in the main...
Jesus! Why do I...
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner.
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now.
In the brewery at noon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. And now the sun is lowering into sleep until the morning.
No one's interested in your squawking. Do you hear me? Shut your mouth!
I was just singing to Buster.
I don't give a fuck. There'll be no singing here. This is a jail, not an alehouse.
Besides, what are you going to do to me? Hang me twice?
You think because you're getting the gallows, you can play the fool here?
Sir Otto
If you
will
want
be
to
back
spend
any
the last
time.
moments on
So
Earth
make
in
sure
horrible
everything's
agony,
in order.
we'll
I don't
gladly
want to see
oblige.
any idling here.
Is there to be any more squawking?
Killing me.
I suppose not.
There's a good lad. Maybe you'll even get a swig of wine before they string you up.
Christ almighty. Pain.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
What?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see. But I closed that door. Why is it open?
Who stinks here?
Who could have opened it?
This place is off limits to you. Surrender, now.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up and show...
Look.
What are you?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're really... well, then all of us... Oh.
That's taken care of. Off you go now. Do you want me to arrest you again, or what?
What? What's that I hear?
Halt!
Hans!
Henry!
Yes.
Oh, jeez, you've got to find that cat.
I know. Well.
That's...
Well...
Just don't...
That is not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God! Starting up again.
Yes. I know. Well,
that's not...
Can you
sneak?
In the brewery afternoon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room. And now the sun is lowering into sleep until the morning. Jolly lads from all around to Ardo come.
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half-cooked. Oh, this Oh, makes my stomach turn. And make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared. And then it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God above. Starting up again.
What a stink! I hope it's not me.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
This place is off limits to you. Give up. Enough! We'll do. Take that! I'll hack you up like you deserve. You won't get me! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Huh? Who stinks here?
Where are you going? You're not allowed in there. Careful.
I suppose you're waiting.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, or at least a bit of gruel.
I can try and find.
Haven't you got anything?
Not really.
Go and look then. There's some baths down. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there...
I'll figure it out. I can see if.
Hey!
You might. Oh, I'll be going then.
Go.
What's the matter?
The lock on. How am I to bake ginger?
Can I help?
No, unless you can pick a lock.
Sure, as it happens.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Never mind that. What a day. I burned the roux in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that locket's broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
When that's all done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his...
Christ, pardon me.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him.
What do you think you're
God's
doing?
truth.
You'll be happy to see him home.
The fourth bell.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by.
Do you know how I can?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas...
I understand.
God be with you.
Sir.
You? What are you doing? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you...
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors in Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberalis, and I'm getting ready for the Quadrivium.
Oh. Well, my nephew...
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself. Nevertheless...
Well, you...
Anyway, I'll examine you.
Yes.
Did you get advice from anyone about it?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. So I went to Colin to see Professor Joachim Buff.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to...
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about...
I would expect so.
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So, when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle.
Really? So you're...
No, but there'll be a full moon...
I understand. Tell me, does it hurt all the time?
No, not all.
Uh-huh. And
well, it's worse when...
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets...
Yes, it's usually worse in October.
With your permission...
What?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look.
When it comes upon... No.
Do your hand...
Well, I'm not the...
Tell me, sir, what about your...
well...
But that's no obstacle, is it? Although the Holy Scriptures...
Not I. I never managed who would be a good counterpart for me, and...
I'm not sure what...
Actually, neither am I.
I believe your stomach juices are out of balance, sir.
That's what the professor from Colin said.
Unfortunately, I can't change the causes of your condition, but I can help you with its symptoms. I think...
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy. And unfortunately, I don't see how I can brew... I don't have the necessary...
You're free to use the surgeon's apparatus. It's upstairs in the crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the main...
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble.
All right. I've got something for you.
About time. So, well, don't stand around. And when that's all...
fourth bell.
And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces or anything. Oof! What did I do to deserve this? Oh! Careful. Quick! Quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any items here.
I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here.
Something's missing.
Greetings. Same to you. Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
Wheel?
Yeah.
And don't gobble everything, fella.
You're a scrub you're after. You'll have to wait.
Let me...
All right.
Don't worry. Still...
I wouldn't be here. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right.
Let them know that they are not alone.
And make sure those liver... God bless.
Sir...
Yes?
Besides...
What do...
I think I could pray for your health. The greatest Christian... And you have a very nice...
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you...
I've got some...
About time. This?
Definitely. It will balance your humours, sir. Drink it for a month at least, in small doses.
All right.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me?
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest.
Oh, all right then.
And another thing. I don't want...
Yes?
Couldn't I go and pray in your chapel?
Ah, that again. Good heavens. Go.
Thank you, sir. The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Who's that creeping around? Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Give up now, or I'll call the guard.
Yeah, I'll be right on it. I just have to take...
Curious?
Surrender.
Arrest him.
Excuse me.
bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.